God's decree refers to all the plans that God predetermined before eternity. It serves as a blueprint showing how God's absolute will and providence are realized in this world and in each of our lives. God's decree encompasses human salvation, the flow of history, and all events in the universe. This plan is based on God's eternal wisdom, omnipotent power, and perfect sovereignty, and it is unchangeable. God's decree is like a grand blueprint, where all events in the world can be seen as harmoniously unfolding within this design. Even when things happen that we cannot understand, everything has meaning within God's plan. And ultimately, it moves towards fulfilling God's good will. Even amidst the ever-changing world, God's plans proceed unchanged, so we can maintain our faith without wavering, no matter the difficulties we face. Just like a rock standing firm in the midst of a storm, we can firmly trust that God's providence guides our lives and will ultimately bring about good results. We sometimes face suffering and difficulties that we cannot understand, but we must remember that everything works together for good within God's plan. Just as a child obeys their parents' guidance, it is necessary to meditate on God's word with a humble heart, seek His guidance, and dedicate our lives to Him. Ephesians 1:11 In Him we were also chosen, having been predestined, according to the plan of Him who works out everything in conformity with the purpose of His will. This passage states that God determines all things according to His will. Our salvation is also clearly shown to be part of His plan. Our salvation was not achieved by chance. You need to realize that it has already been predetermined in God's eternal plan. Hebrews 6:17-18 Because God wanted to make the unchanging nature of His purpose, you have sworn to guarantee it sufficiently to show that it is not so. This is to give us great comfort by holding on to the hope that is set before us, because of these two unchangeable facts, in which it is impossible for God to lie. Malachi 36 For I do not change, therefore you, O descendants of Jacob, are not consumed. God does not change, and His promises are eternal.